Hello YouTube, how is everyone doing? And welcome back to my Let's Play of Tomb Raider 3. We are on level 9, Aldwych train station. So when the level begins, you'll slide down a slope and then you'll slide down another slope. From the slope, the second slope, you slide down, jump forward to land in this alcove with some shotgun shells, and then just drop into the large bed of water here. There's nothing in the water, there's no pickups, no collectibles, so don't worry about missing anything. Climb out of the water and head up the stairs here and around the corner to the right. On the third set of stairs you'll find a damaged grating that you can shoot out with your pistols. There's a save crystal in here. Pick up the save crystal and climb up this climbable surface here to the top. At the top there are a couple of items to collect. Run to the end here to get a small box of flares. Run over the two beams here and stop here to collect some shotgun shells. And finally run over the other two beams here to collect some Uzi clips. There's a gentleman at the end here who will attack Lara, so pull your guns out and deal some damage to him. You're going to be encountering a lot of these enemies in this level and the next level. So once you've picked up those items, head around and find this movable block here, pull it out once. Okay, then drop down the opening here. And once you do this, you'll land on the ticket booth stands. There's another gentleman down here with a torch. Pay attention to where he dies because he drops a medipack, which we'll get in a few moments. Jump over here to this ticket booth stand. Now that block we just pulled, we can actually use it to climb up to the top. Also, I do want to say that this level, Aldwych, is a very dark level, so we will be going through quite a few flares. So I'm very sorry about that, guys, but there's not really a lot I can do, unfortunately. Tomb Raider 3 does have its share of dark levels, and this is no exception. So once you're down here, there are two items to pick up. There's a key here, and there is a large medipack here, so don't forget to pick these items up. Press the button on the wall here to open the door. Right, let's get that medipack. There it is. Alright, so there's two sets of escalators you can go to. There's the one here on the left and there's the one on the right here. We want to go to the one on the right first. Now you can either hop across and use the key here, or you can do it later in the level. It doesn't matter because you'll be using it whichever route you pick. You want to sprint here and head into the right alcove there are two gentlemen in here. Make sure you avoid the train, because if that train hits Lara, it's a one-hit kill. There is no coming back from getting hit head-on with a moving train. There is a small medipack in here, and there is also the Uzis in here, the Uzi machine guns, and there is also a save crystal just behind these crates. This room in particular will be coming to quite a few times in this level, a total of 4 times. If you decide to pick up this save crystal, it will spawn a dog. So just be mindful that if you do get that save crystal, it spawns a dog. Okay, so we climb up this low crate here and do a running jump and grab to this stack of crates. Okay, you want to be aiming for this low hanging block here, because this has the Uzis just lying, resting there. So pick them up. Now, getting down, you can either be daring and try and jump one of the crates here, or you can just drop down to the bottom. But if you choose to drop down to the bottom, you will take a little bit of fall damage. So it's entirely up to you. You only take like a really tiny slither of health. So what you have to do here is side jump onto this ramp, this sliding ramp, and then jump and grab so that Lara gets the grating here, and then climb up here. About halfway up you will need to backflip because there is a platform behind you. Now there is a guy up here, another one of those enemies with spiked bats, and as you climb up here he will activate. If you want to, you can use a shotgun here to dispose of him quickly, or if you're pressed for ammo and you want to conserve ammo, your pistols will do the job just fine. So whichever you choose, just make sure you kill him. He drops a small medipack, so make sure you take that medipack off him. Okay, there is a small hatch here, but we haven't opened it yet. So the second time when we come in here, you'll be able to access a new area because the hatch will be open, but we'll get to that later on. You want to do a jump and grab here and use the monkey bars. Well, it's not really a monkey bars, but they call it monkey bars, but you get the idea. Drop here. This, in this room, is secret number 1. But before you do that, collect this rocket here. Now, I strongly advise you to save your game here, because getting this first secret of this level is quite tricky. So I will be saving here. Okay, what I'm going to do is talk you through a little bit of what's going to happen. As Lara slides down this slope, this large mechanical drill is going to drill its way down to the bottom. It won't go all the way to the bottom. It'll stop about halfway, but the pressure is on because as you're trying to slowly get down, this drill is going to be after Lara. So what I'll do is I'll try and tell you how to get the secret as best I can. First thing you want to do is slide off the slope. There will be a crevice below Lara, so release and grab and then drop onto the platform below. Side jump to the left, there will be a sliding ramp. Lara will slide off it, jump from the ramp. There'll be a crevice across the room, shimmy across to the crevice to the right, drop. You'll take a lot of damage and you'll land on some crumbling tiles. They will give way. Lara will drop and land on a slope. You roll and then you'll land on another slope. You'll slide forward, you jump forward, and then you grab and then just, it'll make sense. I'll just show you. So you grab, drop, side jump to the left, jump, right? So if this does happen, reload, because it's quite a tricky secret. So grab, drop, side jump to the left, jump, grab, shimmy to the right. The tiles below will give way in a moment. So drop, roll, jump, grab, let go, grab, let go, grab, let go, grab. And that's the first secret. So if you managed to do that, congratulations. It's one of the trickier secrets to get in Tomb Raider 3, and we didn't take too much damage. It's actually pretty good damage. But yeah, that can be a very, very tricky secret if you don't know how to do it. Down here there is a large medipack. The secret itself is the save crystal and the MP5 clips. So once you've picked up the large medipack, climb up here, turn around and do a standing jump and grab here, and you'll be on the level where the secret was. The drill has now stopped. Like I said, it doesn't come all the way down to the bottom here. It stops roughly, I'd say, what, 2/3 of the way up? So I'll climb up here. There'll be a small pool of water. Just ignore it. There's nothing in there. It's not beneficial. Pick up the save crystal here. And then climb up the side here. At the top will be 2 fire traps. Now, as long as you don't move when you reach the top, you will not catch on fire, but we have to get past the fire and up into that alcove there. So save your game if you want, if you don't feel too confident, and wait for the fire to die down and then jump. There'll be a medipack here, so make sure you collect that. Right, this is an angled jump, so you have to angle Lara and jump forward and grab. Sometimes she won't grab it, but thank God she grabbed it in this video. That's all I can say. At the top is some Uzi clips, so make sure you grab them. Okay, now behind us is a small button in an alcove. Pressing this button will unlock the hatch in the red room I was talking about earlier. But it will also turn on another one of those fire traps. But you can easily crawl under it. And then just roll off. Climb up here. here. Okay, up here is a rat, but he likes to hide. Make sure you deal with the rat here. There is an opening where you can fall down, but before you do that, come to the end, and there's a large medipack here, and I believe it comes with some shotgun shells, so make sure you pick them up. Very easy to miss. And now just drop down this opening here. Okay, there'll be another one of those enemies here. With a dog, so make sure you kill both him and the dog. Sorry puppers, but it's just the way the game's made. Okay, so now we picked up that key before, the maintenance key. We will be using it here to open this door. Inside here there is a small button on the wall. What this will do is it will turn the lights on, but that's not all it will do. Pick up the small medipack here. And don't forget to pick up the Uzi clips. Turning on the light also, at the end of this platform, spits out an old penny. This machine here must have spat it out, so pick up this old penny and we'll be using it later on in the level. Okay, so now we need to go back to that red room for one of two things. Do you remember the drill, the mechanical drill that was chasing Lara when we was going for secret number 1? Well, we will be able to go into the room where the drill was, and we're able to walk on top of that mechanical drill. And there's a key that we need to get. So this is the second time in this room. Like I said, you'll be in this room, you'll be visiting this room, should I say, quite a few times. So yeah, I'm just going to have to get used to this room. And then grab again, same thing again. And we've already done all this. Jump forward, grab, swing across to the other side. And drop down here. So the machinery has stopped working and it's jammed now, so it won't come on. We're safe and we can just basically walk on it. If you climb up here, you'll notice there's a key, and this is one of 2 of the Solomon keys that we need in this level. The second one we'll be getting later in the level, so once you have that, climb up here and drop down through the opening here, and we're back in this area where we killed the rat before. So once again, drop down, go back to the red room, and this time in the red room we're going to go through that hatch that we opened. Because there's nowhere else for us to go yet, so that's where we're going to go. This is quite a long level, so it might run over the time limit, but I'll get it done as quick as I can for you guys. But if it does run a little bit longer than what I normally do videos for, then I do apologise for that, but it's more tomb ready for you guys, so it's a good thing in a way. Okay, so up here, backflip, and then climb up this hatch. Up here there's going to be a guard, a gentleman with a spiked bat, and he has a guard dog with him, so they haven't noticed us yet, which gives us the element of surprise. So I'm going to be sneaky here. I'm just going to take out my MP5, or if I have the ammo, well, I don't really have the ammo for it, but I'll just use my pistols, it's fine. Stand up, and then I'm going to open fire on the gentleman and his faithful four-legged companion. There's the dog. And here's the gentleman. Okay. Alright, before we go anywhere, there's some shotgun shells here, so make sure we grab them. Oh, come on, Lara. Really? Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, that's got to be a glitch. Why is she not grabbing it? That has got to be a glitch. Maybe if I shimmy to the left or the right a bit, she might grab it. No, that is really, really strange. She's just not grabbing it at all. That is very weird. Haha, nice try, game. So I'll pick up the shotgun shells. Head into here for the MP5 clips. Stand on the crumbling tile to be dropped into a room with a movable block. Pull the movable block once. This will open the trapdoor on the other side, which we can now drop into. Crawl through this crawl space. To enter the fun and yet tedious and frustrating part of the level. Oh boy. This is the part I really do not like about this level. There are two switches here, and there's a corridor with 3 doors. The switch on the right here opens 2 of the 3 doors, but they're on a time. All 3 of the doors are on a timer, but the one on the left here, this opens the door with the most shortest timer. So I'm definitely going to save game here because I don't think I'll get this done on the first go. It's tedious and it's frustrating, this part. So basically I'll talk you through what happens. You push this button and you see it opens these 2 doors. So sprint up here, sprint up here. Go through the door right at the end first. This is what I mean by the timer not being very lengthy. You have to be quick. So, like I said, I'm not going to get it on the first go. It's probably going to take me a few attempts to do this part, but we'll get there in the end. It's just, I would say it's the tedious part of the level. Oh, come on, Lara. Okay, we're through. Second time lucky. Press this button and you'll hear it open something. What it's opened, you will find out in the next room. So slide down here, head up to the right, and then slide down here. Down this corridor, about halfway, is a box of flares. Be careful because they can be easily missed, so make sure you pick them up. Okay, and we're back into this room again, so the same thing, only this time we have to go through the second door. There's also a bed of water in here. That's a trap to slow you down, pretty much. Oh, that was lucky. So pressing that button that we pressed in the first room opened this hatch here. Climb up. And we'll be locked into this room. That's fine. You must press this small button on the wall here. If you don't, this hatch is going to be open and we need this hatch closed for the next room. So pressing this button will close it. And we're able to stand on it now. And then drop into this room. And finally, the third timed door, which has the least amount of time. So this will close quicker than the previous two. So you have to be even more vigilant with this one. As you can see, the time is not very forgiving with this door, like the other two doors. So, but I think we only have to visit these rooms once, thank God, because this could get tedious pretty fast, so just run as fast as you can. There we go. Okay, climb on the block here, concrete block, and then jump and grab. This is the hatch that was previously open in the room we just came into. And then swing your way across to the end where there's a save crystal. And there is also some shotgun shells here. So once you get to the end, release the action button and then press the action button again so that Lara grabs the ledge on her drop. And then pull yourself up. Take the key here, and we now have both Solomon keys. So you're probably thinking, well, where do these keys go? And all will be revealed, my awesome, amazing viewers. So in the water, look for a small crawl space that you can swim through here. I would recommend lighting a flare in here because it's very dark. Once you come out of here, there's going to be another gentleman that wants to impale his stick in your face with his weapon. So we don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to try and do is just try and get a bit of distance from him. And kill him. Fill him full of lead and bullets and all that good stuff. Well, not good stuff for him, but good stuff for us. So now while we're here, we may as well use the old penny we picked up before on one of these booths. Using the old penny, we'll spit out a ticket. It'll just fart out this ticket like, there you go. And the ticket we won't actually use until halfway into the level, so just keep hold of it for now. But we won't be using it yet, so. Right, so. I think what we need to do now. This time, go down the left set of escalators. Draw your pistols and wait, because there's going to be a gentleman with a torch. And while I'm here, I may as well get the second secret of the level. Is it the second secret? Yes, second secret. Shoot out this metal grating, and inside here's the secret. But it's only some shotgun shells. It's not really a fantastic secret. They could have put a medikit with it, but hey, shotgun shells are shotgun shells, so it's ammo. So I really shouldn't be complaining, but I've noticed they don't really give you a lot of ammo or medikits in this Tomb Raider. They're quite stingy with them. Tomb Raider 2, they gave you loads and loads of ammo and medikits. Tomb Raider 1, I feel, was more balanced in terms of medikits and ammo. So what we should really do now is explore this little area. There's going to be 2 rats here on the railway. Okay, kill the 2 rats here. Get on the tracks. Now, the important thing here is you save, because as you go down these train tracks, one of those enemies that we've been facing with the spiked bat will come out of an area, and he won't attack you, but he'll be heading to a room with a switch, and if he makes it into the room with the switch before Lara does and presses the switch, what the switch will do is summon a train, and if Lara is in the tunnel, it's game over basically. So you have to beat him or kill him before he gets to the button. So what I do here is use the Desert Eagle. Wait for him to come out of the opening on the right. Hello, goodbye. So if he gets to this room with the switch before we do, it summons a train, and the train will just mow Lara down, and it'll be game over. Press the button and then take this save crystal here. Drop into this water and climb out the other side. This next section is a little bit confusing because it's just a hallway of switches, really, and I always got stumped on this, the right way to do it, so I just press any old button and just explore until the area opens that I need open, basically. There's a few items you can get as well, so I think there's 2 medipacks and some MP5 clips. So if you manage to get into this room, there's a small medipack here, but it doesn't matter too much really if you're not after all the pickups, because all you get is 2 medipacks, some MP5 clips. Not a great deal of ammo and health, but they help, I guess. So I'm just going to try everything. I don't really know the solution, but maybe someone out there watching this video knows the right sequence to push the buttons. So if that's you watching the video, then please let me know in the comment section. I'll be very, very, very appreciative of your time and your comment. So thank you. Alright, so it's very confusing. It's just like a maze. But if you manage to get this particular corridor open here, then you're on the right track, basically, because this is the next area we need to go. But I'm just going to try and get all the pickups. Although it's not needed, but I like to show people that are watching the game for the first time what they're missing and what they can miss out on and stuff. So it's not very, very bright in here, unfortunately. I'd say this is probably the most problematic part of this level, if I'm going to be honest. For me at least. Because it's just loads and loads of buttons. Okay, there's another medipack here. That's both medipacks. I'll see if I can get the MP5 clips, but I can't promise anything, but I'll try my best for you guys. I really will. Right, so let's press this button here. I'll try and get this door open. Alright, okay, there's the MP5 clips. So I've shown you guys everything you can get. I've not missed anything. I'm pleased to have done that because I've shown what you can miss. So in this room here, be very, very careful because there's a couple of tiles, collapsing floor tiles in here, and there are spikes below, so just be mindful of that. Use the 2 keys here that we've collected, 2 Solomon's keys, and using both of these keys will unlock a door. Now the door it opens has an item in it, as with most doors in Tomb Raider games. Get the save crystal here, and don't forget to pick up the Uzi clips tucked away in the corner here. So the item you get is a Masonic mallet in this room. But before I get that, there's an item hidden, a very, very, very well hidden item. See where this tile is, this crumbling tile? There is a purple curtain here. Now, you can actually jump through this curtain. And not many people know this, but if you do, there's an item there. That's very, very clever how they did that and programmed that. So, the item we've got is an ornate star. Now, you don't need this. You only need it if you're going after all the secrets in the level. So, if you're going after the secrets, you will need these 2 items. The ornate star and the Masonic mallet. So now, I want to use that gun, I want to use my pistols because it will spawn a dog. Oh, where's it landed me? Oh, it's landed me down here. That's alright, there's no spikes. It's just an empty pit. So, let's find the room where that dog came out of. Should be to the left here. In here is a small medipack and some flares. Once you've picked these items up, drop into the water and stumble your way around until you find the exit. I think it's this way. I'm not too sure actually. Because this level is just so dark, it's hard to find your way around. And the level after this one, Lud's Gate, that's a pretty dark level as well, so. But I'm not really looking forward to Lud's Gate because I've heard things about that level. But it's got to be done, unfortunately, guys, and we will get it done because I'm being optimistic. I'm not being a defeatist, and we will get it done. Might take a while, but we'll get the level done. We always do. Okay, let's climb up here. Climb up here. And then do a running jump and grab. There's a crevice here. Now you're going to have to climb into the crevice because she will not pass through that railing. You'll have to climb up and into the crevice and then maneuver to climb down and then climb up here. Okay, once you reach the top here, you'll see some rats. Unfortunately for us, Lara can target the rats, but they have to be pretty close. Hey, my little furry fat friend, I have big piles of cheese for you. So, you're just going to have to jump across here and then let go and grab again, pull yourself up. Once you get on the other side, put a few bullets into the oversized rats. You can wait for them to come. Come on, where are you? Okay, it's coming. Oh, look at that for a magic trick. That rat just decided to pass through the turnstiles. Okay, this is where you use the ticket. On the other side, there's another gentleman hiding behind the crates to the left. Just here. My sneaking game is on point. Solid State would be proud. So, in here, this area, you can use the two new items we picked up, the Masonic Mallet and the Ornate Star. What I do personally is I use the Masonic Mallet here in this room. Okay, so there's a button here, press this button and it'll open a trapdoor. Now before leaving this room, if you look up, there's an item glitching through that ceiling there. So this is secret number 3. You just get a rocket for your time. So just pick that rocket up and that counts as secret number 3. Okay, now head back up the escalator and around the turnstiles here and use the Ornate Star on this lock. But this will also trigger another gentleman with a torch who wants to warm our hearts with his torch. Well, that's not going to happen because I do not want to get burnt to death. This is secret number 4. Well, climb up here and go through this crawl space. At the end, turn and lower Lara into the room. And there's a save crystal here. It also opens another door and leads us back into this area we've previously been in. So now, what we have to do here is just do what we've done before with that crevice. Go back through the ticket booth. There's a fair bit of backtracking in this level that I've noticed. And then, yeah, back to where the rats were. Back down the escalators where we used the Masonic Mallet. at the bottom here, a door will open and another gentleman would like to introduce his club to Lara's face. Lara would like to introduce her bullets to his face, so there you go. He drops a medipack as well, so make sure you pick that up. Down here will lead to one of the places we've already been. We've already been here, so it's the area with the maintenance area. We'll just call it the maintenance area. It's where we use the maintenance key before. Alright, so this is where part of the level gets a bit confusing now when I was playing it for the first time. Let's see. I'll drop down here. I'm trying to remember it from memory, so crawl through here. And this is that trapdoor we opened before. Is it this side we have to jump up? I think it's this side. There we go. There'll be a switch in here. Press this switch. This will freak Lara out. Oh, come on, Lara, it's not that bad. Seriously. A little train ride freaks you out, and I don't get this girl, seriously. You've killed millions of armed goons with guns, and a little train ride freaks you out. You're a pansy, Lara, you're a pansy. So, crawl through this crawl space here. Alright, so this hallway there'll be another one of those gentlemen with a stick, but you want to let him live because he will open a door to the fifth and final secret of this level. You can do some damage to him, but I wouldn't kill him before he opens the door. So he'll just run out of here. Let him live because you need him to open the door. And once you've got the door open, then you can damage him and kill him. There's two enemies, one with a torch and one with a spiked club. Pick up the rocket here. Press this button. This will open the final door that leads to the final secret of this level. This reopens that hatch. So all we really need to do now in this level is find that door. But to find that door, you're going to have to do quite a lot of backtracking. You're going to have to go back to the red lit room at the start of the level, and that's quite a bit of backtracking. So once again, find the hatch to put us back into the train. Other side, Lara. And you're going to press the switch again. Lara's going to scream like a little pansy again. Okay, so now we're back here. So we are one more secret short. Lara is still holding her flare that has been extinguished. I don't know why she does that, but yeah, she's still holding it. Alright, so let's see. I think if we go back down here, and through this door, it will lead us back to one of the platforms. Okay, so we'll go back to that red room. And we'll get that secret. Now that secret is actually where the trapdoor opened in here. And then after we've got that secret, there's a few more things that we need to do and we can finally be done with this level. Oh, we just grabbed it there, Lara. By your fingertips. That was lucky. Okay, this is the door it opened. And this is the final secret. So we have all 5 of 5 secrets now, guys. But you'll want to get this secret because you need to be careful here. In the darkness, there is another of those guys. Their music plays, but he hasn't triggered yet, so there he is. And it looks like he was guarding this secret, so it's a worthwhile secret because you will get the rocket launcher. So we have all the weapons in Tomb Raider 3 now. If you've got all the weapons and you've been following this Let's Play, give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve it. Because you are awesome. Finding all these secrets. So, let's punch this little button here. It'll open the trapdoor. But we don't want to go back there just yet, because there's a few things to pick up still. Pick up the MP5 clips here. I think that's all that's in this room. There's another guy here. Let's just finish him off. Right, so now we need to go back to the room with the drill, the big machine drill. And finish the loose things that we've got to do in this level. And then finally be done with the level. So, go back to where we got the first Solomon key, which was here. Climb back up the ramp here. Drop through the opening here to land us in the area with the opening in the middle. This will land us back in the maintenance room. Sorry if you guys can hear that dog howling, it's my upstairs neighbour's dog. I think it has separation anxiety, which is, it's a shame really, because it's a nice dog, really nice dog. Japanese Akita Siberian Husky, really nice dog. So if the audio picked up that howling, then that's my upstairs neighbour's dog. So I don't have a dog of my own, so it won't be my dog. That's what I'm saying. Right, let's see what happens if we go down these set of escalators here. Alright, so I think there's a few more enemies that we've not dealt with. I think there's a couple of dogs. There's definitely a dog up here that tries to jump scare you if you don't know he's there. But I knew he was there, so yeah. No doggo will be scaring me. Just chuck away that flare because I've used it up. And I have been recording for just over an hour, guys, so it's time to end this level. But if you guys did stay and watch the entire 1 hour 5 minutes of this level, then I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you for your time and your patience and your commitment and your support. So thank you. It doesn't get said enough in a lot of YouTubers' videos, but I'm very polite, so thank you for your time. I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate your time and your commitment. if you are subscribed. I appreciate that as well, and your support to the channel. So there is a room, but there's a train here that comes and you can get on the train, and on top of the train there's some flares, but it doesn't seem to be coming, so I'm just going to ignore it. All you get really is just some flares on top of this train. But I'd rather just get the level done now, because it has gone on for quite some time. So now we need to go back to the area where that enemy ran out and opened that door for us. That's the area we're going for now. So once again, climb into the train, press the button, freak Lara out. This is the last time, Lara, I swear. You don't have to cry after that. Okay, so this is the area we were in, and that enemy ran out and opened the door for us. He came down here. Now, ending the level, you can either go down this ramp to end the level, or you can go down the other ramp. But if you choose to go down this ramp here, you will miss a medipack. So don't do that. Head down here and you'll see a medipack here. Pick this medipack up and then just drop down this chute here. This will trigger a cutscene for the next level. Once you drop down here, it should trigger a cutscene. There we go. Ouch, face first onto the ground. That's gotta hurt. Alright guys, that is the end of Aldwych. 1 hour 5 minutes 37 seconds. So I did say it would take me a bit longer to get through this level, because it has such quite a lot of things to do in the level, and there's a lot of backtracking as you saw in the level. So 5 of 5 secrets, 27 kills, 583 ammo used, 534 hits, no health packs used. That's really, really good, even for me, to get through this level without using a health pack. The next level is going to be one of the most trickiest levels, one of the most hardest levels, London levels in Tomb Raider 3. The next level is Lud's Gate, and I'm not looking forward to this level. This level and another level. But the other level I'm referring to that I'm not looking forward to is when we get to Antarctica. So the next level is quite a dark level, like this level has been, and it's going to be much more longer, I would say, than Aldwych. But we're going to get through it. I'm optimistic we will get through it. Just bear with me, guys. It might take me a little bit to put the level out, because I need to study and learn where to go and what to do and what the level requires of me. But like I said, thank you for your patience, thank you for your time, thank you for supporting me, guys. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Until the next one, guys, take it easy, be safe, bye for now. Love you guys, take care.